Hey YouTube! Welcome back to my little chatty, sassy corner here on YouTube where I talk about all things luxury, be it luxury fashion, luxury travel, or life's luxuries in general. Now if you haven't already done so, go ahead, hit that red subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if this is the type of video that you'd like to see. So yesterday I posted a video talking about my tips for things to think through when buying your first luxury handbag. And today, after you've had time to think through those things, I'm giving you my list of the 10 bags I think you should really consider for your very first luxury handbag. Now, I would love it if in the comments you would make sure to comment either what your first luxury handbag was, if you already have one, or either the item that you most liked on this list or one that you think I should have included. So with that, let's get into it. Now, I did have a couple of parameters for this. First up is that the bag had to be from a major luxury house to make the list. Second is that the bags had to be $2,500 or under. I do have one that went a little bit higher just because of the multiple sizes, but it was very, very close. And then number 3 is that resale value as well as pre-loved pricing were not at all considerations for these bags making the list. And that's it. Those are my parameters. So I have picked versatile bags, hard-wearing bags, different sizes and styles. And I hope that you will find a bag on this list, which we will be starting off with my number 1 pick because I believe this is a very versatile bag. And that's going to be the Louis Vuitton Clooney BB, which is $24.40 in the BB size. This is the one that did get slightly higher because the larger MM size is going to be $25.70. Now, pros for this bag. First off, is that it is extremely durable because it is Louis Vuitton canvas. Second is that this bag is going to be secure with its flap. Third is that it is obviously going to be a luxury bag for anyone who sees it, and let's be honest, a lot of us like that first luxury bag to be a little bit showy because it does have the monogram on it. Now, the other thing that I love about this bag is that while it is a very classic silhouette, you also have something that is so cool and fun and making it modern with this bright colored strap. The BB comes with a pink and the MM comes with a blue. You of course can buy other straps from Louis Vuitton. You can buy aftermarket chains, any of that to make the bag very much yours. But this bag gives you options to shoulder carry it, cross body it, or top handle carry, which allows you to go to so many different situations. I think particularly with the BB being smaller, you can definitely get away with that for work. You can also totally get away with taking it out to dinner with you. But I do recognize this is a structured bag. So if this bag's a little bit too structured for you, or you don't want something that is that shouty monogram, this is where pick number 2 comes in. And pick number 2 for me is the Givenchy Mini Antigona in the sport version. Now, I'm personally never been that big of a fan of the regular Antigona, which is the classic bag from Givenchy. But that's because to me it's just a bit boring. What I love about the sport is that it still has classic elements, it's still a beautiful bag, but the shape just is so interesting and fluid, and then it has this great canvas strap that goes with it. Again, you can take the strap off, you can obviously buy different straps. You can also, of course, top handle carry this bag, which I think is fantastic. Now, even though this is called a mini bag, the Givenchy Antigona bags are so roomy. You can carry so much in them. And while this leather is not going to be as hard wearing as the Louis Vuitton canvas, which is of course the most hard wearing thing you can find for a bag pretty much in the luxury world, you are going to have a very nice quality leather. This bag is also very secure with the zips. Now, price-wise, it comes in at $19.50, which I think is a great deal, but you can actually find it on sites like Selfridges, which is a legitimate department store in the UK. They do ship worldwide. For less, you can also find this bag sometimes on 24S, which is the website owned by LVMH, who owns so many of these brands. And normally they have these bags priced lower if you can find it, or they may just have the bag on there and you can use 10% off your first purchase. Now, bag number 3 is for if you are wanting a small bag that is really, really cool. And to me, that bag with a bit of an edge is going to be the Louis Vuitton Keep All Extra Small in the Monogram Eclipse. It is $2,170. Now, I love this bag. It is so stinking cute. And it doesn't necessarily hold the most. It will hold your essentials, your phone, your card holder, your keys, a little bit of makeup in there, but it's not going to hold the kitchen sink. However, it has this great strap on it from Louis Vuitton. Again, you can buy a different strap if you want, but you can take it off and you have this super cute small top handle bag that you could very easily take out in the evenings. And I just absolutely think this bag is fantastic. And honestly, like, Louis Vuitton's men's range is really kind of hitting it out of the park on the bags, even more so than on the women's side. And if this bag were on the women's side, I'm not kidding, it'd probably be $300 more expensive. Now, if this bag is too small, then we're going to go way to the other end of the spectrum for those who like bigger bags, which my mother is definitely a part of. And the first pick that I have for the bigger bag lovers, which are definitely coming back, is going to be the Gucci Padlock Medium GG Shoulder Bag, which, whew, that's a little bit of a mouthful, but it comes in at $23.90. I do believe that this is Gucci's coated canvas, not just the fabric version, so it is going to be pretty durable. Again, not quite as durable as Louis Vuitton, but still very good. And the thing that I like, particularly in the version with the black trim, is that you have both black and brown with the tan in this bag, so it can really go with anything in your wardrobe. If black's not your thing though, they definitely have the brown trimmed version as well as the cream trimmed version, which are both lovely. I just personally have a preference towards the black. Now, this bag may be a bit open for you as it only has the one just sort of flip over the top lock closure. Or it does have 2 shoulder straps with the chains, but you can obviously still get into the bag a little bit if you are really bound and determined to. Now, I do think that is a stunning bag, and honestly, I've never had an issue with people trying to reach into a bag that I've carried, even when I carry my bags open. But if the openness is a deal breaker for you, then that's where my second big bag pick comes in. And I absolutely love this bag. It is the Louis Vuitton Lymington, and this bag is priced at $24.40. Now, this was actually my mother's first bag 5 years ago, maybe 4. And this bag was made in the brown checkerboard damier Abin, and it was beautiful, but now they only make it in the white damier azure. And so the thing to keep in mind with the white bag is that it does have the vachetta leather on it, which can get water spots on it. So that part, look-wise, is not necessarily the most durable. Even though the leather is durable, you're not going to have an issue with it breaking. The canvas is very durable, but again, since it is a white canvas, you do run the risk of color transfer. So just sort of keep that in mind if you're someone who really only wears dark colors. I've never had an issue with my bag that I have in damier azure, but there are some people who do. So given how much money this is, if that's something that's going to make you really concerned, then this is probably not the bag for you, but I do think that it is a great version. And even though I said that pre-loved is not a consideration, you can find the damier bin in this bag pre-loved. And I just think that this is such a beautiful, elegant, large bag for someone who is a large bag lover. Now, pick number 6 is for those people who love color. And that's going to be the Loewe Small Surplus Leather Woven Basket Bag. And I think that this bag is fantastic. It is $22.50, but the work that goes into this bag to weave it together is just absolutely lovely. It is actually made from scraps of their other leathers, and the leather from Loewe is extremely high quality. They also have a ton of different color options. Well, I will say color patterns instead. But they have bright colors, they have more muted colors, they have more neutrals. But this is just such a work of art bag, and it's a bag that you're not going to see most other people carrying at all. And so that to me makes it such a special bag that it would be really cool to have as your first bag. But if you are bound, set, and determined to have a tiny clutch-like bag, then I do have two options for you. The first being more economical and the second one being more versatile. So the first option is going to be at $725, the YSL envelope clutch. Now, this has a little wristlet on it. There are plenty of people like Samorga who make inserts that you can attach a chain to so you can carry it on your shoulder. But really, this is just a small little clutch bag if you are someone who really wants a clutch. Now, I would only go for this in the grained leather, as YSL is not the most durable leather on the planet, but their grained leather is pretty good. Plus, with this bag, you are coming in at a very low price point for major luxury house bags at $725, and you still have the big YSL on the front, so it's very clearly recognizable as luxury. But if you want something that has a bit more versatility and you are willing to spend quite a bit more money, about 3 times the money, at $2,100 is going to be the Dior 2-in-1 30 Montaigne belt bag. Now, this is actually really more than 2-in-1. To me, it is a 4-in-1 bag, and it comes in either the classic Dior oblique in the navy, or it comes in a black leather with just the CD in gold on the front. Now, the really cool thing about this bag is that it comes on a belt, so you get a Dior belt, you can put it and wear it as a belt bag. That's option 1. Option 2, you carry it as a clutch. Option 3, you put on the gold chain that comes with it, then you have a shoulder bag. And option number 4 is that you aren't wearing the bag at all, you're just wearing the belt. And so I do think that you get quite a bit of different ways to wear this bag. It is also Dior, which is just absolutely beautiful quality craftsmanship. And I just absolutely love Dior quality, but this is pretty expensive for a pretty small bag. Now, pick number 9 is going to be for someone who likes a small bag but wants it to be a shoulder bag. You're not a crossbody fan. And that is going to be the Celine Ava bag in the Triomphe canvas. This is a very durable bag. It is super cute, and it is also really well priced at $1,550. Now, the Celine Triomphe pattern is not as recognizable as the Louis Vuitton or the Gucci is going to be, but still definitely a luxury thing that is recognized for those who are going to recognize things happening in the luxury world. And I think that is a beautiful canvas. I think the leather on it is beautiful, and it's super cute. I mean, this is just an absolutely adorable bag from Celine, and extremely well priced as well. And then pick number 10, I honestly can't make this list without including it, is going to be for those who want a tote. Now, this bag, it's a tote bag. Let's be honest, it's not the most versatile thing in the world. And honestly, if you are going to be getting the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, you really need to go with either the MM or the GM sizes. And these are going to be priced at $2,050 and $2,100 respectively. Now, the nice thing about this is that, yes, you're getting a tote bag that can only be used as a tote bag, but that is what it is so good at. It is really the best tote bag that you can find on the market. Plus, it comes with a detachable wristlet, so you do get a little bag that you can carry out with you if you want to throw like your wallet, your phone, your keys in to run out to lunch, and that way you leave your tote bag at the office or in your car. Now, like I said, I think that this bag is a bag that needs to only be bought in the MM or the GM. You've got plenty of canvas options. My personal favorite is going to be the Damier Ebene, as you are going to see the least amount of wear on that canvas because the shoulder straps are a coated leather as opposed to the Vachetta leather, which I think is beautiful as it ages over time, but will show water spots if it does get a little bit wet. Now, I get that a lot of people don't like this, and if you are someone who you don't carry a tote bag, don't get this bag. But if you are someone who regularly carries a tote bag to work, you carry a big tote bag, then this is a really, really good one to get because you will get the wear out of it. Honestly, my Neverfull is probably one of my most used bags in my closet because I do use it all the time for whether it be going to work, carrying multiple different things somewhere. If I'm going to film in a different location, it's super handy for that because I can throw all my film stuff in it. And like, it's truly absolutely wonderful. It's great for travel. So if you are someone who would use a tote bag, this is worth getting. If you're not someone, not worth getting. And finally, the alternate that didn't quite make the list is because it went over budget, and that is the Fendi Con 1. I think this bag is gorgeous. It is $26.50, but it has both black leather and brown leather. You've got the classic Fendi FF motif going on, and it screams that it's a luxury bag. So for that reason, I had to put it on as an alternate, even though it didn't officially make the list. If you've bared with me through all these 13 bags, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all of you who have subscribed to my channel, liked this video, or left a comment down below. It really does mean a lot to me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, YouTube. Bye! Blah, 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 blah.